Hey, what's up, boys? QCY here, and today we're back on Cosmic Prisons. It's been a bit since I've logged on, not gonna lie. But yeah, I just didn't really know what to do, because it was like, what the heck am I supposed to do? It's like level 60 level cap. It's been a while, not gonna lie. I don't even know what the flipping level cap is anymore, dude, but we'll check it. It's actually not even 100 yet. I didn't even know that. Thought it would have been 100 by now, but guess not. Still got a few days to it, honestly. So yeah, basically, I just wanted to kind of explain what I've been doing for like the past season-ish. At the start of last season, you guys know I probably got a GY set, but then I moved to my cottage, so I actually sold my GY set with the anti-6 on it, which was like a really good set, and it sold for a ton. But nobody really knows what I invested that money into, or well, some people do, but not many people. Basically, I invested in 2 G kits. Now, basically, there's quite a few G kits on the server, right? I'm still missing Grim Reaper. I was like, I should honestly get it because the trap sword is kind of nice, but yeah, there's a ton of G kits on the server, right? Some of them are much better than the others, like Vulcarian kind of sucks, not gonna lie. But a lot of G kits give energy. So, well, to be exact, 5 of them out of all of these give energy. Blacksmith is one of the best ones because, well, it gives the most energy. That wasn't a very good example, but usually it gives like in between like 500k and like 1.5 mil ish, I think. I'm getting a lot of bad rolls on that, dang. There's also Barodius, which gives the lowest amount of energy. There's IAP, which is okay. Then there's Enchanter, which gives an okay amount of energy as well. And then there's Warlock. Those are the 5 that give energy. Now, energy is like always like the main source of income on the start of a season. Obviously, like, energy is going for like 2 rate right now, I think. But yeah, I was thinking, well, I've always thought this, but I never really went into it, that, well, if you get multiple accounts and you put G-kits on those alts, eventually you'll get to a point where you don't even need to, like, let's say, buy a CC on reset, you know what I'm saying? Which is what I did, because I don't really like spending money on the server. And yeah, basically, I bought a stupid amount of G-kits last season. I sold my GY set, basically invested all of it into G-kits. And then at the end of the season, or nearing the end of the season, I sold my set, bought a ton of G-kits then too. I bought even more than I got with my GY set, because you guys know, I had like flipping like 10 Spirit Wolves level 4 last season. I had like 5 Plagues. I had a full Yeti set with Houdini 3. I sold, or well, I didn't sell all of it. Basically, I kept my my Yeti set because I couldn't really find a buyer for it, and I basically showcased a lot of my stuff into here. But my Plagues and Spirit Wolves I all sold, and when I sold them, they went for a ton. They were like 10 bill each. They dropped hard in price after that though, because I think they like released in a loot box or something. I don't know. People just didn't really care about them, especially because the new skin. But yeah, I made a ton of those. A bunch of straight up energy G kits. Now, I have a lot of energy G kits at this point. Now, I definitely don't have the most. I know this. Like, I've been learning about some people who have been doing it, and I know this one person for sure has like he's just destroying my forehead. Okay, I'm not gonna mention him because I don't know if he wants people to know he does it, but I guess you guys know it's a he now, but whatever. But yeah, I know there's multiple people who do it. I know one person flipping destroys my forehead. The other people I think are a little bit lower than me, at least for like a single person. I know there's like groups of people who do it as well, who probably like total have more than me. But basically, I have, let's see, I'm just tabbing out here so I can look at my Google document here. Basically, I have a total of 172 G kits, just counting Warlock, Enchanter, Iapetus, Barodius, and a Blacksmith. Now, that's spread out throughout 42 different accounts. Now, I've had these accounts basically for a long time, so it's good that it's secure. Like, if you guys ever plan on doing this, you definitely don't want to just like buy like NFA accounts and do it, because like you'll probably lose them, and every time you lose an account, that's like what, like 5 G kits. That's like, it's not fun, man. But yeah, 172 G kits. Of those, I have 37 Warlocks, 42 Enchanters, 32 Iapetus, 33 Barodius, and 28 Blacksmith. Which, a lot of G kit, a lot of energy. Now, I put all I basically just pop my G kits. It takes a little bit to pop. Like this is like it's definitely a lot better than any money making method. But basically, I spent like whatever amount of time, and I made 105 million energy. And then you can see that was my last alt there that I used. But yeah, you got a ton of white scrolls. Basically everything from this is like really useful. I also have a couple accounts with top plus rank it, so I put like one of those in there. But yeah, I made 105 mil energy, flipping, what's that, like 87 white scrolls? Yeah, 87. You got a ton of pages, which after the pickguard update where they started dropping pages every time is a little bit less useful. But having extra legendary pages is just like always beautiful. I got like 80% ish right there in legendary pages, which is always useful. You get a ton of books, so if they ever add a new enchant, I just spam those down and then I flip and get the new enchant like it's nothing. Oh, but the black scrolls, boys, the black scrolls are so nice. I get like 2 dubs plus a little bit more of black scrolls every, this is, keep in mind, this is every 3 days. I make this every 3 days, boys. I make 100, so basically I have like a maxed out VIP forge with 104 buff worth of energy, as well as 2 dubs of black scrolls, which I can't use all these black scrolls every 3 days. So I'm just saying that now. I got a ton of dust. I sold, the first time I bought my G kits this season, I sold a ton of dust, and I actually made quite a bit of money of that. If you guys were on the starter saw, if you guys would have noticed I was actually on Bell Top for a little bit. That's because I sold a ton of dust. I sold some of my energy. Most of it was just like put into random stuff. But yeah, basically everything I got this season was from just me popping my G kits one time. Like I started buying a couple Yeti pieces as well, because eventually I want to go for a Yeti set. I also got these Jester beads. These flippin' Jester beads, dude, they were on, okay, so you know how there's like iron boots on flippin' AH, right? If I go over here. I was looking, because I was looking for a pair of iron boots to buy for my set. And these boots were like this, with the Jester boots on them, on AH, for 2 mil, dude. 2 mil. Guess what flipping Jester boots are going for right now, man? Flipping 135 mil. Like, how about these for 2 mil? But, yeah, anyway. I was like, what the heck? Because Jester boots, if you don't know, they give a buff to refined ores, which is really good for map mining, so obviously people want those. But yeah, so those were a pretty good investment that I got there. So yeah, basically everything I got, I didn't buy any pay to win this season, nor did I buy any pay to win last season, but I got like trades from Xeon, so yeah, that was pretty nice. But I don't really have too much. I got like a ton of white scrolls, obviously. I actually flipped, since I was offline for 7 days, my last plot got deleted. So I lost like 2 dubs of black scrolls and a little bit of dust, I think, and like probably some pages, but I don't really care too much. It was like 3 days, so, you know. I just haven't popped my G kits in a bit, so I was like, you know, I'm gonna pop them today, show it off. It's probably gonna be a lot harder to buy G kits after this, but whatever, I suppose. It's gonna be hard for everyone, I guess, so works out. But yeah, we got a ton of dust, we got a ton of chain pieces, not to mention a ton of like Barodius pickaxes, which like I don't think I could ever find enough people to sell these. But on starter season, these are kind of cool for the people that want to buy wood pickaxes. You just have literally, like, chances are you probably get a couple maxed ones like level 25. Like those are pretty easy to sell for like a few 100k or something like that, because you know, good pickaxes. Oh, they're also so good for getting new enchants, because blacksmith, you don't know, comes with every enchant. So if you wanted a tank book, you can get that right there. If you wanted, I don't know, an enlightened book, blood magic 5 right there, easy piece. Voodoo 3, you know. So like this is really good for having just like black scroll pieces, like guard reflect 3 for rating set. There's a ton of stuff in here that you could just get for black scroll pieces. Usually I end up getting, like, every once in a while I'll pick up like a titan or like a tank 4, armored 4, stuff like that. This one's armored 3, so that's okay. But yeah, this is pretty good for money. I make like around 100 mil energy every 3 days if I pop them every 3 days, but they take a little bit to pop. It took me, well, the first time always takes the most, because you have to access your alt accounts and TP them over, and that ends up taking a little bit. But yeah, I know I have quite a bit. I think the next person above me, or the only person that I know is above me on alternate G-Kit accounts, has like 4 times what I have. so probably like 400 mil energy every 3 days. He just flipping, it destroys my forehead. A nice way to see if somebody actually has them is just go to, like, let's say the dust area, and if somebody has like a stack of dust, you probably know they have like G kits there or alternate. Wait, is dust even here? Am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. I don't know if 19 would really be considered it, but this guy, let's say, oh yeah, this guy definitely has alts. Never mind. This Raptor Storm guy, I don't know who the flip he is, but he definitely has alts on him. I don't know if that's from one day or what, but yeah, if you pop them up in a couple days, you'll have like a ton of dust, and yeah, it works out pretty well. But yeah, I think that's about it for the video. I just wanted to show this off because, well, yeah, it's a pretty good passive income, and it lasts forever. Like, unless they like yoink my forehead and disable like, or have like a max mount, which is kind of a mean. Because yeah, a lot of people have invested a lot of time and money into this. Obviously, you can't just do this overnight. I spent an entire season consistently buying G kits off the auction house without like anybody figuring out, except for, well, my gang, because I told them. But you know, that's kind of cool. But yeah, I'm gonna be spending this. I have a deal lined up later to buy a little bit more G kits off of somebody, so that'll be nice. I'll be able to buy some more G kits, and I'll see if I can pick up the rest of the Yeti set, because I do want to do a lot of diamond PvP. And specifics, I want to try duels a lot this season, so that should be fun. I don't know if there's, I haven't been on, so I have no clue if like Yeti pieces are common or not. It doesn't look like it. Helmets are going for like a little bit. Boots are probably going for a little bit too. 25 mil, yeah. But obviously the money has gone up a little bit since I've last been on. But yeah, hopefully I should be able to pick up some of those pieces. That's about it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.
Fill me out with your smile, like the sunshine brings the light.